the NFL, and I know they've kind of alluded to this. They've changed the kicking rules for onside kicks, which is crazy. Like this new rule, I don't know if you saw it, Nate, basically bans onside kicks. Listen to this. There's 3 new rules to the onside kick, and it's just crazy to me. I can't even fathom why they would do this. Now, onside kicks are now illegal before the 4th quarter. You cannot kick an onside kick unless it's the 4th quarter, unless the game's tight, whatever. Now, you have to be in a losing situation. So you have to be down if in order to kick an onside kick. You cannot be winning to kick an onside kick, even though we probably have not seen many winning teams kick an onside kick anyways. I wasn't too surprised about that. That kind of makes sense. But kicking it before the 4th quarter, it's kind of weird because the quickest touchdown we've ever seen in NFL history was off an onside kick. You remember that? I think it was the Eagles and Cowboys, and they kicked an onside kick. One of the Cowboys hands teams got it. I think it was
Yeah,
the Cowboys.
yeah,
Returned it in 3 seconds. Got a touchdown.
yeah.
But we're not going to see anything like that ever again because of this. Now, the third thing is you must declare intention that you are going to kick an onside kick to the officials before you go and kick the onside kick. If not, they're going to count against you. And we've seen it this is the exact same situation with eligible
Yeah,
receivers,
tight end. The thing that happened with Dallas and Detroit last year, tight end having to report.
So do we see problems with this just like we did in that Dallas and Lions game?
Yeah.
We can foresee problems just like we saw in that game, right?
Yes, but the thing about it is what they're doing. The competition committee is doing is, again, they're trying to limit the aspect of injuries. They're trying to limit the aspect of injuries and so forth and whatnot. So you got to respect it. You got to respect it. All of it's about safety now.
What happens if you go and kick an onside kick? You forget that this new rule is in place, that you have to go declare intention. You go kick an onside kick, you recover it, but the refs have to call it back because you didn't tell them beforehand you were going to kick an onside kick. What happens if that happens? We're going to have a whole new
It's
chaos.
basically that. It's that whole thing. The game is changing. I don't. Is it safe to say the game is evolving? Change is not something that we're accustomed to and used to, but change isn't always necessarily a bad thing. Um, we've never seen a team that's been up do an onside kick. It's always teams that's down. So reporting to the officials, whether it's the umpire or the I'm assuming it's going to be the umpire or the referee. I would say that that's I would say that it makes sense. It makes sense. And what basically you want to see how this pans out against like with injuries, if that's going to bring injuries down.
And if it doesn't, do they revert back to the old onside kick rules, or they can't?
They can. The competition committee can go back to a lot of things. They can change the pass interference rule. Remember, the competition committee removed the reviewing of pass interference. Again, things are always going to be visited at the end of the year. They have these analysts, the analytics of the game, and they got people that actually study the analytics and the movement of the game and whatnot. You want to check on the flow of the game because they want the games to go quick. You want to see again, is it going to cause any type of ripple effect in the gameplay and so forth. They can visit anything that they want to be honest with you. They can.
Don't even get me started on them not being able to review a pass interference call, because if they could, that might have prevented the worst no call in NFL history.
To be honest with you, I don't even know what happened to those referees. We should look up what happened to those officials in that game, that Saints Rams game.
Because when that happened, like, and it's not even. I'm not mad. I was only mad about it because there was no arguing if it was a pass interference or not. I mean, it was textbook. If I look up the definition of a pass interference in the dictionary, it was going to show me that exact play. You're going to have a picture of, I think his name was some like, oh, Lee Lewis. I can't remember, like Tommy Lee Lewis or something. I think so. I think that's what his name was. Against that Rams defender. And you're going to see that picture because the ball's in the air, defender's coming in, hits the receiver, not playing the ball, and you're going to sit here telling me it's not a pass interference. That's the only thing. And it robbed us from a Saints, a Drew Brees, and Tom Brady Super Bowl. Do you know how good that would have been?
Yeah, I mean, we never got a chance to see Peyton and Tom in the Super Bowl. You know, we never got a chance to see Aaron and Tom in the Super Bowl. But again, that right there would have been a classic Super Bowl right there. You got two of the top 5 greatest of all time, top 10 greatest of all time.
Don't say top 10. Don't disrespect me. Drew Brees better than 5. Drew Brees better than 5.
Give me a 5.
My 5, personally?
Yeah, give me a 5 personally.
Brady, Brees, Manning, Rodgers. Probably Steve Young. I'm putting him before Montana. I got to. I have such a big argument, and this is something we're gonna have to do another show because I don't want to get down the rabbit hole. But we saw the reason I put Manning. Reason you say, oh, well, we never saw Manning and Brady Super Bowl. Well, what happened when we saw a Brees and Manning Super Bowl, Nate? You want to know what happened when we saw a Brees and Manning Super Bowl?
Yeah, Brees won.
Brees won. He didn't just win, Nate. It was 31-17. 31-17. You think Brady and Manning would have had that? No.
Hey,
Maybe.
Okay, wait. It was 31-24. It was 24-17. That's what it was.
No, it was 31. I'm almost certain.
We're gonna eliminate.
You're gonna eliminate the pick 6. You're gonna eliminate the pick 6. Okay, whatever. Rob puts Aikman in his top 5, I guess. I don't know if I can do that, Rob. That's disrespectful.
That's disrespect to. Okay, my top 5: Brady, Montana, Mahomes.
Oh, you put Mahomes in the top 5 already. I don't mind that.
He's earned that.
I like him top 10. I don't know if he cracks top 5.
He's better than.
You think he's better than Steve Young?
Hell yeah.
But you don't think he's better than Montana. See, that's.
He hasn't got there yet. Big game, Joe. Come on.
I just have an argument, and we're gonna have to get to it another day. We will have it probably next week. We'll probably have a top.
Aikman is not top 10. He's not. No. He's not even close to the top 10. Why? Because Emmitt Smith was Emmitt the top. That offensive line and Emmitt Smith.
Oh my gosh. Aikman probably had I don't want to say the easiest. Aikman probably had one of the easiest systems.
Yes, it was.
And this is why people are saying Brock Purdy is not, Brock Purdy's another Troy Aikman. That's what people are saying with Brock Purdy. Like, okay, well, he's in the system. He has Christian McCaffrey, good tight end, top wide receivers. Oh, he said that to imitate you. But there ain't no way Nate thinks Aikman's in the top 5. There's no way. I know Nate.
Hell no, Aikman ain't in my top 5.
He's not even top 10 for me.
You know what? I no.
I mean, we're gonna have to revisit this. And Rob, I would love for you to come on. We might do it next week. I'll put it in, and unless something big happens next week where we got to rant about it. Irritate, not imitate. Sorry, I read it wrong. That's my bad. Yeah. Rob, you come up. You come back next week. We'll do a top 10.
Rob, you spelled imitate wrong.
That's okay. That's okay. My dad puts Johnny Unitas in the top, which is more respectable than Aikman. I mean, there's a whole freaking award named after the dude. So, I'll respect that. But Nate,
Put,
he's been some.
put Terry
Huh?
Bradshaw before Aikman.
I have to think about that, honestly.
Well, yeah, let me think about that.
I'd have to think about that because if you look at his touchdown and interception ratio, it ain't looking pretty good for Terry Bradshaw.